Hey guys, today we're gonna unbox our 4G portable GPS asset and vehicle tracker. Now this is one of the most compact GPS portable in the portable category that we got. Let's unbox it first. So starting with right at the top, you get the actual unit. It's a tiny unit, which can easily fit into tiny spaces. Okay, and at the bottom of the packet, you get a metal and a magnetic slab, which actually goes right at the bottom of it. I'll show you just in 1 second how to put it on. You get a charging cable, a USB-A charging cable, and a barcode, just a digital access to the features and specs of this tracker. We'll be providing you anyway on the website. You can always reach us out for that. Let's go ahead and check out the features and how to set it up. Alright, let's check out the tracker itself first. On the actual tracker, you get a silicon tab right at the top. When you open this silicon tab, there's a power button right at the corner here, which you just push to turn it on. And then you got a charging port to which you will be connecting this charging cable that comes inside the box. Make sure when you charge the tracker, plug it to the wall. When you plug it to the car charger, it doesn't have enough power to juice up the battery inside the tracker, because this is a 6000 mAh battery, which can easily last for 10 to 15 days with one charge. So make sure you plug it to the wall whenever you charge it. And then lastly, you got a SIM slot here. It takes a medium-sized SIM card, and let's talk about the SIM card in a bit. Now when we flip it over, this is where you get to know how much battery have you got. So there are four dots. Each dot is a percentage, so it's 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. If all four glow, that means you have got 100% battery on it. There's a tiny flashing light which comes up here, which tells how if it's catching the cellular signals, and the other one which tells us about the GPS signals. Right at the bottom, you got a lens here. This is a light sensor, which obviously if someone tries to tamper with the tracker, and let's say somebody took the tracker off the surface, it will actually let you know with the help of a app notification that somebody has tried to remove the tracker. So it's normally when you put it on the surface of the car, it simply hides by connecting to the metal surface. The slab that comes at the bottom, obviously this is a magnetic tracker, so you can actually right from the beginning you can attach this that magnetic slab on the tracker. To put it on, you see this hole and you see the sensor, it will go right up like that, right? So basically the easy way to put it on is adjust it at the top, start from the bottom to the top. So just go down, sits nicely through the groove, slide it up, and bingo, set up. Perfect. So it locks nicely. If you want to remove it, which you might not need to, but you can always lift it up, slide it downwards, and it will come off nicely. So simply like that, just lock it up. Perfect. Let's talk a bit more about the SIM card of the tracker, which is obviously really important while you're deciding what SIM card you're going to use. Now this is of course a universal tracker which is compatible with Telstra, Optus, and Vodafone, so you can always go for any of the three networks. But making sure when you decide to get a SIM, it has to and set up a plan or a prepaid SIM card, make sure it is a calling and a texting SIM, but not a data SIM. All the tracker work that we have got work on mobile calls and text SIM cards. Make sure you got the SIM card which is ready, activated under your name, and has got some balance on it, because your tracker will communicate with the help of the SMS commands as well. Cool. Now to set it up, make sure you got the SIM card ready and a smartphone, and let's go ahead and check out how to put the SIM card inside the tracker. Okay, so now since I've got a SIM card ready and I've saved the mobile number, obviously activated it, saved the mobile number of the SIM card of my tracker on my phone, I can now go forward and put this SIM card inside the tracker. So it takes a medium-sized SIM. Yeah, so you can actually use the actual jacket, which actually sits quite nicely in the SIM slot. So just a medium-sized SIM. I got a Telstra SIM for it, so let's get this ready. Open the lid, and the way SIM card goes in is it clicks in. So the copper side facing upwards, slide it inside. Use any sharp tool or a tweezer to push and click in. When you push it in, it actually sits nicely and clicks inside. So when you got the SIM card in, it's time to turn this tracker on. So I'm going to just turn on, pushing the button, the power button, for roughly 2 seconds, and here we go. The way I know that the SIM card has been inserted and the tracker is ready is with the help of the LEDs that comes up. Now, not only the 4 LED that indicates how much battery have you got on the tracker will come up, but also it starts flicking, actually blinking the blue light and the green light up here, which is the cellular and GPS. Now that means that SIM card has been registered in the tracker, and this takes us to the next point. And yeah, before that, on the side, or you got on the tracker, you have got a grill. This grill is actually a mic. So if you're planning to put the tracker inside the car, this tracker is the only model that allows you to listen in live. So basically, not only you can actually track your vehicle, but also can listen to the conversation that's going on inside the car, just like somebody. So what you do is ring the number and it will pick up your phone call after 5 ringers. So that SIM card is important to actually be a calling and a texting SIM, and not only for tracking, but also gives you a bonus feature which is called listen in. Yeah, let's go ahead and set up the app and set up all the settings for it. Alright, now when your SIM card has been set inside the tracker, it's time to get the app ready. So the app that you can download from App Store or Android Store is called Track Solid Pro. So simply go to your App Store or Android Store and type in TrackSolid Solid Pro. So this app comes for free with the tracker, no subscription whatsoever. You get an lifetime access to the app as well. And bonus on the top is it comes with the tiny cloud storage with the app as well. That is to if you want to record if you want to go back and see where the vehicle has been, you can see up to 6 months old data. For 180 days, it will show you all the tracks wherever the vehicle has been. But on top of it, because this tracker has got a listen in feature, you can also record the conversation by setting up a timer, which I'll show you in a second. All of that goes on the app, so you can actually do it through the app. Not only listen in, but also record the conversation by letting the tracker know that this is how many minutes or let's say seconds you will be recording the conversation what's going on live inside the car. Yeah, once the app is ready, I'll show you how to set it up and look into the features. Alright, so once you have downloaded the app, obviously go to the app and make sure you allow any pop-ups that appears on the screen. Then swipe 3 times to your left and click on enter, agree and accept, and it comes to the main page. Obviously it's the first time you're setting it up, so make sure you click on sign up and then select the country, which is obviously Australia. Then enter your email address. In the 3rd row, you got a verification code. As soon as you click on this round circle with the arrow sign on it, it will send you a 6-digit PIN number to your email address that you are planning to select. That email address can be your personal email or a business email. And then create your own password, confirm that password, and then click on agree, and then hit submit. As soon as you submit, it will actually take you to the first page where you will put your email address and the password, and it will allow you to go straight to the first page. Cool. So once you sign up and log in on the app, it takes you straight to the first page, which looks like this. It's gonna be a home, list, alert, and profile right at the bottom of the page. Just click on list, and it's time to bind this tracker to the app. Obviously the app is secure because you have used your password on it, so nobody can access the tracker or even get an access to where the vehicle has been by logging into it. So it's only you who knows. So in order to bind it, all you got to do is click on the plus sign on the top right corner of the screen. When you go to the list, it comes up with enter IMEI, and right next to it you have a square symbol there. You can type the IMEI number in. It's all normally available at the bottom of the tracker, but just to make it easier for you, you can always grab the box and scan the QR code, which is right here. Now, to scan that, all you got to do is click on this square sign to say allow the app to access the camera, just say OK, and then simply scan the QR code. The barcode is right here. Cool. So once you do that, just make sure the last 3 digits are the same, so it may not have missed out any digits. Perfect. So 120, and click on add device. Now when you enter add device, it will come up on this screen, and this screen can be customized. You can enter the regio number, the driver's name, the contact number of the SIM card or the person, just for the sake of as a record you want to keep it, and you can change the icon of the vehicle which we will see on the map. So let's say I got an SUV, so literally anything. Cool, and just hit save. Perfect. Once you hit save, it takes you back to this page. Go back to the main screen. Now here we go. This is our tracker sitting under the list. It says online, which tells us that the SIM card has been registered successfully. And the next thing you're going to do is, in order to make sure that your tracker understands that I'm going to be working on a Telstra SIM or an Optus SIM or a Vodafone SIM, you will be sending an SMS command to your tracker. Now obviously the 3 big ones, which is Telstra, Optus or Vodafone, do provide their own APN command in order to make the device understand that what network they will be working on. I'll leave the command on the screen in a second, but all you gotta do is, for example, I'm using a Telstra SIM, you will be just sending an SMS command to the tracker's mobile number. So since I got the SIM card ready and the number is already saved on my phone, all I'll do is type in the SMS command, which is to set up an APN for this tracker on my phone. So all you gotta do is, for Telstra, you're gonna type in APN, comma, Telstra dot internet hash. So the Telstra's APN command is APN comma Telstra dot internet hash. Once you send this command, the tracker basically replies back to you saying APN set OK. For a newly set APN, it take effect and in 10 seconds, and you will notice the lights will go off for 10 seconds and will come back again, which means the tracker has now recognized that I'll be working on a Telstra network now on. Similarly for Vodafone, it is different, which is APN comma live.vodafone.com hash, and for Optus it is APN comma connect hash. All these will be on the screen. So once you have done that, this means all sorted for setting it up on the network. Going back to our app, you will notice that it's idling because obviously it's not moving. So idling, basically what it does, it actually changes the color here. So when your car moves, it turns green. When it's idling, it's orange, and when it's parking, it recognizes when it's been stationary for more than 10 minutes, it goes into parking mode, which will turn into a red color. Now looking further into few main ones, you can actually click on these 3 dots at the corner. It opens this. Now the most commonly used feature is tracking. Tracking will tell us where exactly the vehicle is. My SUV is parked right here on the road, so it just obviously which is basically our location, right, current location. So it's just sitting next to me. It shows idling and the time duration, and also tells you the address of the location right at the bottom here. Now if you want to go backtrack, let's say you want to see where the vehicle has been in the past or in last 6 months, you can simply go to playback and you can select the date. Let's say you got today, yesterday, this week, last week, or simply go on to these 2 flags right at the top of the screen, and it will allow you to scroll through the days when you want to know exactly on that date where the vehicle has been, how long did it park, where did it park, how long did it stop. Everything comes up and it sketches the whole map for you right here. Awesome. Other than that, you got geofence. Geofence allows you to fence the car if you want to actually set up a silo. Let's say I want to create a circle around the area where I am located, and I want to make sure when the vehicle moves or enters the area, you just click on this check signs at the bottom and save it. What the tracker does, it actually notifies you, letting you know that the vehicle has just left the area or entered the area. Now the advantage is you can create multiple of them, so you can actually set one for office, one for home, one for warehouse, one for gym, and it will all come up right here. Every time the vehicle leaves or enters the area, it will let you know with the help of a push notification on your phone. Coming to the bonus feature, which is recording. Now basically, in order to set up listening on this tracker, you got to do one thing. You will click on command, and then let the tracker know that whenever this number calls you, which is going to be your mobile number, you just go to SOS number, click on number 1 and enter your mobile number right here. So it can be, let's say my number is 040000, whatever. You just enter your number there, and then when you hit OK and hit send, it will basically say SOS said OK. This number is gonna be my master number. So basically what will happen if my number was this and I ring my tracker's mobile number by simply going to, as if you're calling someone, you simply go to your calls and simply dial the number. It will allow you to, basically by simply going into calls, it will allow you to pick up the phone automatically after 5 ringers. So you can actually listen through the tracker's mic wherever you have placed. Well, ideally you can place it inside the car in order to listen if your listening is important for you. If listening is not that important, you can place it outside the car, otherwise, because it just listens to everything. Yeah, and then if you want to record that conversation, and you can let the tracker know, so you click on record, set record time, and from here you can scroll through the time. How long do you want to record it for? You can always go for, let's say 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and 5 minutes, and just click OK. For those 5 minutes, it will actually record the conversation and show you the record MP3 file right here, which you can play and pause, and it sits on your cloud storage, which has been provided on this app, so you can always go back and see what conversation was going on there. Yep, that's everything about it. If you have any questions regarding this tracker, please feel free to reach us out and we'll be happy to assist you right away.